Most people wait for motivation to arrive before they act. Asterisk, they sit in their comfort zones, scrolling, watching, hoping, praying that one day they'll feel like doing the work. But that's not how greatness is built. Asterisk, that's not how warriors are born. If you want to change your life, stop waiting for a feeling. Start creating a system, because discipline doesn't care how you feel. Asterisk, it just shows up every single day. And no one has lived that truth more brutally, more honestly, more unapologetically than David Goggins. He didn't grow up with privilege. He grew up with pain, a broken home, an abusive father, a school system that saw him as a statistic. He was overweight, insecure, barely able to read. He failed over and over again. But here's the part most people don't get. He didn't rely on motivation to escape that life. He created pain on purpose. He put himself in suffering every day. He built calluses, not just on his hands, but on his mind. The world was chasing comfort. He was chasing resistance. While most ran from the storm, he ran into it. That's what discipline looks like. It's not pretty. It's not poetic. It's brutal. And that's why it works. David knew motivation would fail him because it already had. Motivation got him started, but it never got him through the suffering. When he woke up at 4 a.m. to run on legs that were already torn apart from the day before, that wasn't motivation. That was discipline. When his lungs were burning in the Navy SEAL hell. Weeks when his mind screamed to quit, when his body literally began to break down. That was discipline. The kind that doesn't ask for permission. The kind that doesn't wait for the right mood. The kind that executes no matter what. And let me tell you something. This world doesn't reward the most talented. It rewards the most consistent. It rewards those who show up, rain or shine, tired or strong, broken or healed. Asterisk, David Goggins became one of the most mentally tough human beings on the planet, not because he wanted to, but because he needed to. Asterisk, there was no option, no backup plan, no safety net. It was either suffer or die. As the same weak man he once was, he taught us that you are always in control of one thing, your mind. You can't always control your circumstances, your upbringing, your pain, your trauma, but you can control how you respond. That's what discipline is. It's the decision to keep moving forward when nothing makes sense, when everything is falling apart, and quitting would be easier. Discipline is the voice that says, get back up. Not because it's easy, not because it feels good, but because it's who you decided to be. Motivation comes and goes. It's an emotion. It's a spark, but sparks die. Discipline is the fire you keep alive through effort, asterisk, through sacrifice, through daily commitment. You don't get stronger by doing what you love. You get stronger by doing what you hate, like you love it. That's what David said. That's what every winner understands. There's nothing glorious about waking up before the sun when your body is screaming to rest. There's no applause for eating the same plain food every day while others feast. There's no crowd when you train alone, suffer alone, push alone. Asterisk. But that's exactly where greatness is built, in silence, in solitude, in the hours no one sees. While the motivated wait for inspiration, the disciplined are already working. You don't need to feel like it. You need to commit to it. Whether it's raining, whether it hurts, whether you're exhausted, show up anyway. David once ran over 100 miles with broken feet, not because he was superhuman, but because his mind was stronger than his body. He had rewired himself to see pain as fuel. Suffering became his sanctuary, not because he enjoyed it, but because it separated him from the average. And that's what discipline does. It draws the line between the weak and the relentless. And I'm not telling you to become Goggins. I'm telling you to find your own hell, and run through it. I'm telling you to stop chasing feel-good motivation videos and start building non-negotiable habits. Discipline isn't sexy. Asterisk, it doesn't trend. It doesn't go viral. But it transforms you. Slowly, painfully, completely. And once it takes hold, there's no stopping you. You don't need hype. You need purpose. You don't need motivation. Asterisk, you need a mirror. And when you look into that mirror, you better be honest. Asterisk, are you living like a warrior, or are you just dreaming like one? Are you training your mind like your life depends on it, or just scrolling through quotes, hoping something will stick? This isn't a game. This is your life, your legacy, your only shot. And every day you skip the work because you don't feel like it. You spit on your potential. Every excuse takes you further from the version of you that was meant to lead, to fight, to inspire. David Goggins showed us that you don't rise by magic. You rise through madness, through obsession, through a sickening level of discipline that turns pain into power. Asterisk, he didn't have a silver spoon. He had scars, he had trauma, and he turned it all into armor. That's what makes him great. Not talent, not motivation, discipline. So next time you're tired, do it tired. Next time you're scared, do it scared. Asterisk, next time your mind says stop, tell it, not today. 'Cause if you do what's easy, your life will be hard. But if you do what's hard, your life will be legendary. You don't owe the world anything, but you owe yourself everything. And that starts with discipline.